morning, weekly weigh-in time, long overdue. I know I have been MIA for like the last 2 months, but good week this week. It's time to really get back on track. Finishing the 24-hour fast, so I have not eaten since yesterday at lunch. My weight really ballooned last week. I know what I was 2 weeks ago. I know what I was last week. And I ate really poorly this weekend after knowing what my weight was. So not expecting a great number, but it's time for some accountability. So I just got off the scale. Let's see where I'm at right now. I'm definitely expecting an ugly number here, but the journey of 1,000 steps starts with a single step. So here's step one. Oh, so not nearly as bad as I was expecting. So 256.3. I'm down 7 pounds, so I knew about that last weight. I'll show you a little bit of my history. I was pretty flat for a while in this relative range, but just really had a breakdown in discipline last week. Particularly during, I was off Thursday, Friday, and then went into the holiday weekend. Obviously, everyone had Monday off, but yeah, just a bit of history. I saw that 263. I saw that 259. I was holding that 253 for a couple weeks, and then that. This. I've basically been in the mid 250s for to the last month and a half or so. So I knew, I continue to really binge after seeing that 263. So I honestly expected to be coming in around there. Just considering how poorly I ate over the weekend. So pleasant surprise to see 256, to see my body's kind of snapping back, but that's where I am right now. So I do owe an explanation video, if anything else, for myself, just to kind of continue to document this. It really helps me to go back to those old videos more than you could ever know, particularly the types of videos I need to record today where the level of prioritization hasn't been there. It's not laziness, but I'm still reverting back to my old habits of stress eating. It's just been a stressful couple of months, and it's going to be stressful next week. And I'm challenging myself to come in under 255 at my next weigh-in because I'm going to New York next week. I've got to work. Honestly, my plan right now is to be in the office from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday next week. I'm going to work today pretty late. Then it's a Friday. I'm going to lift. I'm going to take my baby daughter to ride a bike, and then I'm probably going to work until like 9, 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going to work tomorrow a few hours. I'm going to probably work a half day on Sunday, and then Sunday night, I'm driving to New York. I'm going to be staying in a hotel all week. And just honestly, more so than anything, to just be able to focus and have a commute of 30 seconds. I'm staying in New York, like across the street from, or let's say down the block from our corporate headquarters. It's just a really intensive period next week, and I just have a lot to get done in a short period of time. And usually what I do during those periods is binge and binge and binge. And I'm not going to do that next week. I'm going to fast Monday and Wednesday, so I'm just going to have one meal. And I'm just going to stay off the junk. I'm going to have, my wife and I are going to go to brunch right now, and I'm going to have pancakes and turkey sausages and eggs. And tomorrow we're having lunch with our neighbors, and we're going to go to the burger bar. But outside of that, those are really the only 2 meals where I'm going to allow myself to indulge. And I do think, I'm listening to the Obesity Code again, and he talk about how the longer you stay away from these types of foods, the more likely your body is going to crave them and push you to binge. And that's what I do. So I really want to stay away from trying to be too perfect, just considering the period I'm coming out of. I've really just been, it's very similar to last year. And for the very same reason, it's just very much work related. My stress levels are just higher than they've been since I've been back at my old company. And I've always adjusted by eating junk, and that has to change. But the good thing is, I haven't been over 270 pounds since the summer of 2020, and it's 2022. And I couldn't get under 290 pounds for 5, 6 years. So even at my worst, going into the 260s is like how I used to view going into the 330s. It's like, all right, I got to pull it together. Um, but I'm not giving up on my goal. I'm struggling with the confidence in terms of can I get under 220 and 18% body fat, because I've been trying this for years and I've been relatively flat, but I know that this is all my own doing. It's not like I've been eating perfectly and doing everything perfectly and not getting results. I'm focused for periods and then I'm not focused for periods. And so I know what it is. My question is not whether I know the mechanics. My question is on the execution. So um, that is something I'm really looking to reassert. But I am setting a goal now of by the time my half marathon happens on Labor Day weekend, I want to be back in the 230s. And I want to run this race, the Marine Corps Marathon, October 30th, under 230 pounds. So I'm challenging myself and I'm making it public. And I'm going to push to do this and I'm going to do this. So, good start with this week, kind of reining myself back in. But lots of work to do. But the goal I'm focused on right now is under 240, back into the 330, someplace I've been. So I don't struggle with the confidence to get there by my half marathon Labor Day weekend.